Alright, we're in Higashi-Jujo, and after a thwarted attempt to have tonkatsu for lunch, a second attempt to go to this good restaurant. We don't even know if it's good. We've just heard about it and we really want to go, but they've been closed the last 2 days that we went there. So we found some sweets to tide us over until they open again, whenever. We found out that it's called Taiyaki. I didn't know what it was called. We see these like everywhere. If you go to a mall, someone's probably making them. They're really, really popular in all of Japan. They come with lots of different flavors. Other flavors that we saw were anko, which is like sweet beans. Inside this one, we have cream, and inside our other one is black sesame, which is goma in Japanese, black sesame goma. So, I'm gonna try it.
This place smells so good. Mm-hmm. Every time I walk by it, I'm like, oh my god.
And I always get tricked into thinking that cream means like whipped cream, but it means custard.
Yeah, that's true.
And this is not that bad. I've come around to custard lately. Usually I don't want to get these because they haven't been that great, but that bite was heavenly. It was really, really good.
And let's check out what the goma one is going to be like. Katie was excited about the goma, and somehow I ended up with it in my hands. I don't know how this happened. And it's black. It's like, it's like eating oil.
And I saw the guy getting it out of this box here. And I was like, nothing about that can be good. And then it said goma, sesame, and I was like, oh, never mind, that's wonderful. How did it go?
It's strangely peanut buttery.
Okay, let's switch. Yours is still warm.
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh, good.
You like it?
I think I broke my tongue. Yeah, that's good. The custard's also really good.
I like the custard one more.
These people have talent.
Yeah, so they have this like big like hot plate thing that has the shape of the fish on it, and they just pour the batter into a balloon just popped. It's weird. I poured the batter into this. They just pour the batter into that big mold, and then if it has, obviously it has filling, they put the filling inside of that, and then just close it and it cooks. That's pretty cool. But we noted it looks like it might be kind of complicated to clean this machine.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a bit funky in there, but hopefully they clean it. It tastes delicious. Maybe that funk is what's making it taste delicious. Yeah.
And these are cheap. They were like 130 yen or something, so like about $1.30.
Yours was 150 yen, Piggy.
Yeah, mine was $1.50. Which one do you like
Goma
better?
was cheap. I want to mix them together.
This is funky. Oh god.
It's not gonna work.
Come on, just push. Yeah, girl.
That's all I got.
Oh man, this is a mess.
Yeah, this was a really disastrous attempt. I guess it wasn't disastrous. It's still delicious. So hopefully we can go to the tonkatsu restaurant and show it to you sometime. Are my teeth all black?
Yes.
Ew.
The bottom ones are black. The top ones are not.
Anyways, maybe we can go to that restaurant and show it to you. If not, we'll send you some more sweets.
So like a little while ago, maybe a couple weeks ago, they released a ginger ale in Japan, and it's advertised as hot ginger ale. So if you're not aware, like some of the vending machines, like you can get cold and hot drinks out of them. And like at 7-Eleven and stuff, they have an area that's like, it's like the opposite of a refrigerator. It's a little box that keeps things hot. So like canned drinks and stuff. So I've had this drink, and it's interesting. It's not very sweet or anything. So it's not like what you would think from like ginger ale in the States. It's like sharp, spicy almost ginger ale. And I'm going to go buy a can of it, and then we're going to see what Katie thinks of it. I think she's gonna hate it though, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so we acquired the hot ginger ale, and even though it says Canada Dry, it doesn't necessarily mean it tastes like the Canada Dry from, you know, other places. So this can is pretty warm. Right now my hand is freezing, so it's easy to hold on to. But yeah, the can is surprisingly hot. And Katie's gonna crack into some of this. Let's see what's up.
You already had it, right?
Yeah, I already had it.
Ooh, that's
So
nice.
it sounds carbonated, which is hot. I mean, it isn't hot and you can see. I don't know.
Steamy.
Yeah, it is steaming. I'm not sure if
I
you can
kinda
see in
took it
that
all
shot,
away.
but yeah, there is definitely a little bit of steam coming out. How does it smell?
It smells like shampoo or cleaner. It doesn't smell like a beverage. It's very effervescent. It just feels like bubbles on your tongue.
It feels like, wait, what?
It feels like bubbles on your tongue.
Balls?
Bubbles!
Bubbles. Oh, bubble.
Bubbles! I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be like, how did he come up with balls?
I don't know.
Bubbles.
Don't judge me.
Anyways, we've noticed one thing here in Japan, that ginger ale does not come only in two flavors, or in one flavor. In America, when we used to get ginger ale, there was just like Canada Dry ginger ale. Maybe there was like a diet version.
And it's kind of sweet.
But they have the sweet version, and here in Japan, there's also a spicy version, which like, I can't even drink it. Like, it's unnatural, I guess is what I would say. Eric really likes it. But the hot ginger ale, definitely bubbles. Not balls. Bubbles.
It's just like having balls on your tongue, man. I'm telling you. Kind of makes you do that. Like, because it's like this weird type of warm carbonation thing going on. It's a weird experience. I'm not gonna like get a whole bunch of these this summer or this winter. Like, this isn't something I'm gonna get. I've now bought 2, and I think I'm done. How do you feel? Would you have another one?
I'll have another sip.
I mean, I don't care that, like, I'm not hurt that I had to finish that little can, but
There's something missing. Like, there's some sort of part of the tongue that it usually hits when it's cold, that when it's hot, it doesn't hit that part of the tongue. Kind of tastes metallic at the same time, too.
yeah, it does.
That's really weird. Yeah, so hot, not so hot.
Yeah.
Cold, much better. We've also got this little contraption, this little sweaty cup that I have, and I have tried to get over my fear of Odin. And to explain what Odin is, in convenience stores in Japan, they have basically a pot that is of boiling, I'm assuming it's fish broth, because it smells kind of fishy. So if you don't like fish, you won't like Odin. So the water is boiling, not like super boiling, but like keeping things warm. And inside you'll find many different kinds of things, most of which I don't know what they are.
This is a scary looking pot, like, and it's only in the winter. So like every time like fall comes along and they put these pots out, you're looking at it and you're like, man, there's like tentacles and like all sorts of weird shit sticking out of this pot. It's, I don't know what's going on in that pot.
I'm trying to get over that. I got before, like, there was a white puffball, like, this big. And I was like, I'm getting the white puffball. Turned out to be a big fish ball. Like, they just take, like, kind of ground meat of fish and put it together. And it makes a big fish ball. They also sell that in tubes that I found out.
Fish don't come in ball format.
They come in tube format, too. I had to help one of my students open it. So...
It's like having fish balls on your tongue.
Odin is not that scary, but most of the stuff in Odin looks pretty scary. I've gone with the most digestible visibly, which is tamago, the egg. So let's find him.
This is really cheap too. It's like 100 yen or something, and they give you the whole container and the egg and everything. Which
So
is kind of surprising.
the reason that this is dipped in is so that you can take things out and put it over here and kind of like hold this while you eat. And I thought that was pretty clever. Oh, it's fishy.
Is it?
Do you like that?
Oh god, that smells terrible.
Yeah, if you don't like fish, you will not like this. All right.
What about this? Like, what is this?
I'll explain.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the egg. The broth makes it kind of brown, so don't think that it's like nasty or anything. It's just, it's absorbed the broth. And they also give you like a lot of broth to go with it, so you kind of get a little bit of a soup as well. So I just sip on that.
You're gonna drink that?
Yeah.
Man, you crazy, son.
It tastes great.
Oh,
It
God.
really, really does. But it makes me worry, like, I like to drink this from 7-Eleven, but I don't know if, like, Lawson's is going to be good or Family Mart is going to be good.
Okay.
They ask you at the register if you would like any toppings to go on it. They do a spicy mustard and you could do soy sauce. But recently, they've started giving out yuzu. It says... Oh, that's upside down, so that might help. Gosho?
Yeah, go show.
Yuzu. And it's just kind of like ground up yuzu. I think it's a little spicy, but maybe that just is my tongue or something. So it comes out kind of green, looking a lot like wasabi,
Yeah, it does look like wasabi.
but just your normal egg. Let me see if I can actually...
Are you supposed to be like eating it with some of the broth, or
I guess you could.
you know what I
but-
mean? Like, are you supposed to put the broth in the cup, or you just pull the things out and eat them?
Oh, that's good.
Does it taste like that broth smells?
It's salty. Like, it's saltier than a boiled egg would be.
How is the yuzu stuff?
Ooh. Yuzu stuff is outstanding. I would just, if you're gonna give it a try, just give it a
Yeah,
try.
I want to try it, but there's no yuzu stuff on that joint.
It's right here.
Oh, okay.
That's all you really need.
Can you?
I can try. Gotcha. I found you.
Almost fell in the Oden. Oh, fuck. Oh, God, this is not going to be good. It's okay.
You look really pleased.
Oh, God. Give me the ginger ale. Oh, God. Got one in my nose. I'm
The
dying.
ginger ale?
It just like bubbled up my nose. Oh, God. That was a terrible experience.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that was, I wouldn't do that again. I just don't like that. I like fish sometimes, but that exact smell is just dreadful. Like, something about that smell just really bothers me.
I love that smell.
Oh my God.
You can't smell any of that smell now that I think about it. It smells like fish. Like, if you were at the docks, that's what it smells like.
Yeah, it's rancid.
Yeah. And then it tastes like eggs.
I like eggs, I like yuzu, but I don't like whatever, fish juice.
Here.
It's okay. I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't need it anymore. I'm good. It touched the fish juice.
It touched the fish juice. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, so you just ask for that, and they give you a little bucket, and you're on your way. There's tons of other things to get, but I honestly don't know what they are, so I'm not going to try to explain it. Maybe if you're near a convenience store here in Japan, you can take a look.